Hello, everybody. I am so excited. You are welcome to the 10x Masterclass. And in this masterclass, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can effortlessly and easily 10x your sales. I'm just like, oh my God, this is so funny because it's been a long time I've actually done a video where I'm literally showing my face and I'm just like, oh my God, do I look good? How do I look good? But I'm so excited to be here today. It's been a long time I've actually done a master class. Like I'm just touching my hair, touching everything. Anyways, you guys, welcome to the 10x master class. And I'm so excited for this master class because we're going to be talking about how you can 10x your sales for massive profits. Um, this is going to be a masterclass where we actually go down into talking about so many things that will actually help you to make sales this period. But before we get started, I just want to lay a simple context for this training. All right. So the things you should know before we get started is this. Um, This is a 2 days masterclass, which means we have this is day one, we have day two tomorrow. Okay, we have another section tomorrow. Normally, I would have just done a day, but I kept thinking about it and it kept feeling like, okay, I have more things to share. So why not? So we probably should be here again by 8 p.m. So yes, there will be a class tomorrow at 8 p.m. Today's masterclass. Now, the second thing I want to say is there's a giveaway happening, which means that if you help me share this to your people, to your friends, to your social media on Facebook or on Instagram or on your WhatsApp status, anywhere you help me share this message, inviting people to join with our free group training link to join for day two. I'm going to give you access to a free gift. One of my programs, one of my trainings, I'm going to give you access to that. So just help me share the message. And when you share, send me a message on WhatsApp with the screenshot that you have shared. And I'm going to put you in I'm going to give you access to one of the trainings that I've done in the past that will actually help you to also increase your sales. So just help me share this to your people. This giveaway will actually help you to help me reach people, and I'm also going to help you make sales in your business. So it's a win-win situation, right? So that's the second thing. Now, the third thing is this. In this class, I'm going to be sharing with you how the process I've used to actually 10x my sales, the journey, everything that happened all in between. And my request for you is just for you to take action, do the thing, take action. Anything that comes up for you, just do it. All right, just do it. Just do it. Okay, guys. So let's get started. Please, 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 let's get started. I just keep looking at my hair, just keep coming. I don't. I just can't be like, seriously, it's not good to always hurry when I have been preparing, but I always make sure that I prepare, do my makeup last and all that. So everything is just anyway. So let's get started, okay? God help us, God be with us, and Jesus, I invite you to this training. Take over in Jesus' name, amen. So the 10x, how I 10x my sales. So I want to start with this. You're one decision away from changing your life. Every single action I've taken and every single action you will take today, from today or tomorrow or the next day after that, is all actions that will either lead to your 10x or it will lead you to keep staying in the same level over and over again. So you know how the year started and all of us started making new year resolutions, started setting goals and all of those amazing stuff. All of us have big dreams, big expectation, because there's time, a lot of time, 12 months. There was a lot of time to play with the time. First January, you were still gingering, second, and then all of a sudden, all the ginger left because you were not achieving the goals. And now it feels like there's pressure to pick it up all over again, and you want to see if there's something that can be done this period to increase your sales. That happens. But I want to let you know that it's going to take just one decision away from you actually getting started, from you hitting the goals you want to achieve. And today I'm going to be sharing with you the simple steps I've taken to 10x my sales, to increase my sales, especially in You guys, my husband is wearing my clothes. I don't even know what to do. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right, you guys. So let's talk about let's talk about this. So let's talk about everything. Okay. I wish I did a little sharp video of him, but we are in the class, right? So the first time, let's start from the beginning. The first thing first is to go all in. Go all in. First of all, go all in. A lot of people are always dipping their toes in things. They never really do the things that they're meant to do, and every time they keep saying they're not getting results. So the first step is go all in. Go all in. So I started my business in 2017, few years ago, like a long time ago. I started my business in 2017. I was a very intelligent child, just came out from school. My everything, I had a carryover, one carryover that I was not meant to have. The carryover happened because of something, whatever it was, in my final year. And all throughout my school, I've never had a carryover. So you could imagine, final year, second, the last semester, all of a sudden I'm having a carryover. And I'm like, Jesus, what happened? I remember the test, the 30 marks, which is the test. I was just like, okay, this test we are doing, this test I'm having right now, I was writing the test, and I kept feeling like something was off about this test. And then when people will ask me, how was your exams? Are you done with the exams? I'll tell them I'll finish in March, and March was next year, which means subconsciously something was going on that I couldn't even explain to people. That means I was coming back next year, March. So people ask me, how was your exams? I hope you are done with your exams. I'll tell them, I'm still writing exams next year. And I will realize I'm not supposed to write any exams. And then I'll tell them, no, I'm not writing any exams. I'll just like that. So at the end of the term, I failed that paper, and then I had to come back to school to rewrite it. So during that time, I started looking online. How will I start my business? I was just like a little chicken nugget, wondering, how will I start my business? How will I do exactly all of this? So that was when I came to the online space, and I started seeing people talking about online business, you can make money online, all of these things. So I started looking, how do I do this? So I was, trying to gather information. How do I start? What do I do? And then I came across Coach the Finance. I was like, "Oh, finally I settled for what I really wanted to do." And then the next step was, what do I do actually to make this happen? And I started seeing people suggesting that in order for you to reach this result, you have to get a coach, you have to get a coach, you have to get a coach. I was like, okay, if I'm going to get a coach, I want to know who is the best in the field. I want to know who is actually getting results. I want to work with the person getting results. I want to work with somebody getting results. And me, remember who I was. I just was a small chicken nugget, little girl, just coming out from secondary school, no experience about the industry, the $1 million industry, nothing. I just wanted to know, how do I make money while at home, because I'm at home, and what am I doing? So that was when I started seeing one of the coaches I worked with a few years back, Steve Harris, and he was promoting his classes and all that. So I was like, okay, I'm interested. So I paid. The courses didn't make sense. Whatever it was he thought didn't make sense as of then, until later, until a few years later down the line. I didn't make back the investment in within that 3 months of joining the class. It was a 6 weeks program, all about so I can't really remember the name, but it was a signature program that I did. And in that group, I was just in a group where all the industry leaders were there. Trisha Bees, all those people, amazing people, were just there. I would just be there. They would just be talking so many things about their business, how they're doing. I was just like, okay, you guys are really doing big things. And it's not even about the money I paid, it was just about the community. I was just getting inside. Okay, this is really happening. People are really building something online. My mind was expanded. I was like, okay, if they can do this, I actually can do this. And then one day they said, one day I was like, okay, I think what's paying now is consulting. So I dropped in a group, I'm interested in consulting. They're like, your voice is too tiny. You need to, if you want to do that, you have to get an elderly person that will actually help you, to stand in for you, to be the face behind the brand. You have to actually get someone that would that would lead you, two of you will work together. They will now look at the elderly person and say, okay, this elderly person is the person we should look at. Then, because me, I'm just like a little girl and all these things, so nobody will pay me such amount of money. I was like, really, really, really? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take action. I'm going to listen to all you have said, but I'm just going to take action. So I started taking action. I went all in. When I mean all in, burned the midnight candles. After that investment, I got a one-on-one coach. I was like, let's take this up. Let's do this. Let me 10x. Other people will wait. Let them wait for like maybe 3 months, 5 months, 6 months. They will see something they're interested in. They will wait for a very, very long time. But I was like, no, what is it going to take? Once I found what it was going to take, I was like, you know what, let's invest. And so I borrowed the money. It was 100,000 naira, but he gave a 10,000 naira discount. So it was 90,000 I was paying at the time. So I paid for that. And then I'm just here. And then they are saying, no, you can't be a consultant. You're too young. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going all in. I'm going all in. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to take all the actions. I'm going to do the things that's going to take me to the next level. And the first thing I did was that I went all in, especially with my mindset. So I started showing up online. I started posting. I started sharing content. And within after the year ended, because I made that investment around the end, towards the end of the year, the next year, I continued showing up for my business. I started finding communities, all these things, and working on my mindset. Before you know it, I started receiving people, not from me going to go and meet them in their offices. People were reaching out to me to work with them, to consult for their companies. How? How do you even explain that? So I'm just like, okay, if you people are saying that I have to go with an elderly man, and these people are reaching out to me and saying, I love you, I like you, and I want you to work with us to increase our sales, then I'm going to become the person who can actually consult for companies without needing other people to validate me and say, yes, you don't have to look in any type of way. So the first thing I did in order to 10x my sales was to just go all in on myself. And this means walking the talk, showing up for myself, investing when it was necessary, doing all the things I needed to do in order to get there, showing up for my business and all of those things. And consulting for companies was just like just coming there, teaching them what I knew, and then being paid multiple six figures in sales for something that they were telling me I had to wait for a long time, work on my voice, become based. You don't have to be any of those things to 10x yourself. You don't even have to have a website. You don't have to use things that you don't have right now to 10x your sales. You just have to amplify who you are and show that to the world. You don't have to be extra this, extra that. I got a website when I started. I didn't use any of those. What I was using was just my WhatsApp. That's why I believe so much in WhatsApp. I use just my voice, my content, my way, what I have to share. That was only the things that mattered. That was number one. Now, the second thing was the overflow state. The overflow state. The overflow state of mind is your way of showing up to the world, your way of pouring into yourself and showing up to the world. Hi. See, I'm seeing the first comment. Please, if you're here, say hi to me. You know, I like talking to you people. Say hi to me if you're here. It will mean a lot to me. Just tell me hi in the comment section. The first thing is the overflow state. So, I'm still the overflow state happened when I'm giving another story of the second story where something happened in my life. This is what happened. Note this down. The first one is you go all in. The second one is the overflow state. And for me, for it to really impact on you, I'm going to tell you how it works. The overflow state is you taking care of yourself, because hello love apparel, my love, hello everyone, good evening, you're welcome. So the second thing is the overflow state. So I just come out from a relationship, a relationship, and I was heartbroken. I was like, oh my God, it felt hard. Have you ever felt hard like doing all the things, your family, your members, nobody is there to help you. You're just the only one taking care of yourself. You're literally the one taking care of your business, yourself, your family, or maybe you're married, whatever it may be. But I was just heartbroken. Entering the year, I was heartbroken. I was down. It's the energy I was using to run the business was just like I just showed up just because I just had to show up, right? I was really heartbroken. But then I knew that I had to do something else in order to get a different result, right? So what I started doing gradually was I started working out, I started, listening to good music, showing up gradually. And all of a sudden I started feeling like something was happening, something was changing in me, something was happening. And I got this idea of, okay, it's time to sell something. Sell something. Now, here is what you should know about that. I just had the idea. So just an idea of what to sell. I've in my previous training, I've in the previous years, I used to have people sign up for my class. I'll launch things and then I'll see maybe two people buy it and I'll still run the program like that. I don't know if you sell things online. You notice that sometimes you sell something and one or two people will buy, three people will buy, and then some people will get one person buy something and be like, oh, I want to refund. I want to refund. I've never refunded someone because one person bought my course or one person paid for something. I'm going to show up like I'm talking to 100 people if one person is going to believe in themselves enough to pay for that thing. So here I was, I've been launching things and maybe I'll just have maybe one or two people buy and I'll still pull through. And when I have more people buy it, I'll still show up for the class. So I was just like, you know what? I think something is coming up. So I would just be joyful. I'll just be dancing. My energy shifted. I wasn't concerned about who was paying, who was buying. I was just concerned about just selling the stuff, right? I left the energy of needing to pressurize the timeline. Let the timeline be all about when I want it because I need it now. I need it now to validate that I was good enough. I released the entire pressure of it has to happen now. Some of the things that's happening to most people in their business right now is the timelines and the pressure they have put on themselves. Why 5 years ago you couldn't even imagine yourself being where you are right now? Life is changing. Life is always changing and is always based on from one decision to another decision, based on another decision. But you can decide right now to quantum leap your life based on you just choosing gratitude and staying in an overflow state of mind. So here I was very joyful, very excited, and I just had this idea drop. And now there was not extra things that hello everybody, I'm seeing all the comments, thank you so much for joining. There was really not like then. I was just like, okay, this idea has dropped and all the resources I needed to put everything together was not even enough. It was not enough, but I was excited, I was happy, I was jumping up, I was so excited, and I launched this stuff and 400 and above 400 people joined. Last year I was just heartbroken, making little amount of money, increasing it gradually because I've reached a stage where I've used my brand to a certain level. So I was making money, but it was just there. The next year, I switched gears from how many people are listening to just focusing on joy, overflow, abundance, a beautiful state where I'm not worried about who is paying me or not. I was just joyful. And the thing that happened was for the first time, not for the first time, but for the first time in a long time, I started making money that didn't make sense. The kind of sales that happens and you're spending the money and it's still coming back. You know how water happens. You drink, but because the tap is still, you can't exhaust the water. You can't finish it, no matter how much you try to drink it. If the tap is rushing or if you see a big water flowing towards you, no matter how much water you drink right now, you can't exhaust it. if the water is just running and running. You can drink today, tomorrow, next 2 years, and as far as the water is still on, it's going to keep working. You're still going to have more than enough. So that was just what started happening to me. I would spend so much in one day, and it was just like as if I didn't even spend anything. Overflow. But the overflow didn't start from the bank account. It started from me. So whenever your results start looking like nothing is working, you're posting, you're showing up, people are not, you are doing all the things and nothing is working. What about yourself? Are you looking at yourself, your state of mind, how you feel about yourself, your joy, your happiness, your excitement, how you showing up when you're posting the content? Are you like, oh, let's just post this content? We posted yesterday, nobody bought. Let's just try. So they will not say we have stopped. And then you post content and you wonder why nobody's buying. When your state of mind was in fear, in want. So the second thing is what? The overflow state of mind. Then the third thing is go micro. Go micro. Go micro. So when I talk about going micro, it means going specific. It means going specific. It means going specific. Okay. So I decided to focus on what is it called now? A specific topic to a specific audience. So I'm going to give an example with the year I launched that was in September. That's why I always say that the Ember months are always like a 10x month for me. So in December, sorry, September, sorry. I was just in my room. It was a self-contained apartment. I was in a village where I just did my service. Right, I was doing NYSC, so I decided to go for a self-contained apartment so that I will have time to teach and do my business there. So right there, I was just sitting down on the bed, and right there, I just the Holy Spirit just gave me this idea to teach people exactly how to create ads from this very scratch, and I did. Now, before I would teach sales, I will also teach ads inside the sales. Um, Previously, the year before that, I think 20 something, 2022 or 20 something like that, I was teaching sales, and inside sales, I was teach people how to run ads. So it was all part of the package. But that month, the idea just dropped to just teach people specifically just about art, and it was specifically for audience like Facebook people, all those things. So it was just specifically for those people, and I did. I went micro instead of making it come and increase sales and then arts and all that. I just decided to talk about arts to entrepreneurs, business owners, people that want to get more customers online. And that was my first time. I've done multiple webinars before that, and I'll do a webinar live, and then maybe one or two people will make payment and all that. That was the first time I had lots of, I don't remember the how many people paid, but it was so much that I stood up from my desk and started screaming. I started screaming like Jesus, because I would see it in my previous mentors. They would do live webinars, and I always wondered how you guys making sales for your offers. And here I was, people were paying me live, and I'm still talking, and I'm still teaching. I'm like wondering, so this is real. This actually works, right? So what actually happened when I decided to switch from talking to a broad audience to actually making things specific was that I went micro. So if you discover in your business right now that you're not hitting the goals you want, or you're not hitting the sales you want, it simply means that you're talking to a lot of people at the same time. And when we talk about going micro, it simply means niching down your topics, being specific on the topics you want to talk about, and talking to a specific type of audience. This means that you understand exactly who your target audience is, and you're speaking to those people, right? So the experiences that people do online is that they're just okay with anybody that is interested come and buy, and then they're wondering why they're having so many people that are not their ideal client, people that they like to work with, reaching out to them and saying I'll get back to you or number two, they reach out to you, they get the product, and then they start complaining and all those things. It's because you're not being specific. You don't understand who your dream person you want to work with is. So if I'm to ask you now, who is your dream ideal client? Can you actually tell me, okay, it is this type of person, this is their characteristics. So this, I'll give you an example of this. If you're going to go micro with your business, you have to actually identify who is the perfect person I've worked with in the past or throughout the time I started this business. Someone that didn't give me stress, someone that enjoyed my services, someone that gave me good testimonial after using my services. What was the characteristics of that person? What was the makeup of that person? Start noting down these characteristics so that you can be very specific on who you want to work with. Because if you keep talking to everybody, you're not going to talk to the right people. And that's why when you are saying when people are teaching content, they're teaching this, they're teaching that, and you are not specific enough to know, okay, this is who I want to really work with. What happens is that you do things that nobody is even interested in. Your ideal client wants to work with you, they want to pay you, they want to know more about what you sell, but they're not interested in doing all of that if you are not actually telling them this is what you need. So I would ask you now to identify who is your best client you've ever worked with. And if you're just starting from scratch and you have not worked with anybody before, I'll ask you, who do you want to work with? Who do you want to help? What are you all about? What do you really want to do with your work? Hello, Itimitang. How are you? I'm so happy to see you. Who is the person? Who? Because now when you start knowing the who, you the how you're what you're going to say, the content you're going to write, it will not be that fluff you wrote yesterday that is not talking to that person. It won't be the way you spoke yesterday that you speak today if you know exactly what me, that is your ideal client, wants. But when you're not clear on this type of things, what happens is that you will write any type of thing and then you will sleep today knowing that you didn't make any sales. You will sleep today knowing that nobody bought. And then you wake up the next day and you do the same thing and the same thing and the same thing again and again and again. And then the year is ending and you're saying you're not hitting your goals. But we don't know who you want to work with, your specific ideal clients. You don't even know who the person is. That has to stop. So if you really, yes, I'm happy to see you. If you really want to actually hit your goals from now on, you need to get specific, very, very crystal clear on who that person is. Okay. So going back, my have about offers, because offers have really changed my life. This is I'm in a coaching space, and a lot of people want to talk down on the coaching industry. They want to bring down the knowledge industry and say, "Oh, is it not people selling courses? It's not people selling knowledge." Everything is about knowledge. Every single thing in the world is about knowledge. My husband bought this thing for me. For someone to actually produce this kind of thing is knowledge. I can't do this. I don't know about it. I don't know. Every single product is knowledge. I don't know anything about this product. I don't even know how this thing turned black and solid like this. I don't know. I don't know. Even service is giving me this mint smell. How did they do that? I don't know. But you see people thinking, oh, this product is knowledge. This product is knowledge. But when you start knowing the who, you will know that this product is knowledge. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for waiting. Network logged me out. I'm so sorry. So, as I was saying, thank you so much for being here. So, I was saying go micro, and that include not just your products, not just your content or your ideal clients, but you have to go micro on your offers as well. So I was talking about the online space where a lot of people come and say, okay, because you're not selling product and all that, and people think that because they're not selling product, that the coaching industry they can't. And I'm here to tell you, it's all bullshit. Like anybody selling anything needs you need words. You need to understand how to speak to sell. If you're online, no matter whatever it is you're selling, if I can't communicate the value of this product, eh, even if it's the best product in the entire world, I'm never going to sell it. In fact, the person that is selling a pen, I'm seeing a pen right there. The person selling a pen and is selling it for maybe $50 or 50,000 can make more sales than someone that is selling this 1,000 naira and is not able to communicate the value of this. So when people are talking about the online space and then they are trying to like, no, I just feel that people don't understand that everything people are selling, people paying for products, people paying for services, people are buying into information. People are buying into information, and information industry is never going anywhere. In fact, it's expanding in fact, so much bigger than what we can even imagine. This is just the beginning. Like AI now has infiltrated everywhere, and you think that is all. 2 years ago, we're not talking about AI. You think that's the end? New things are still coming up, and that's why it's so important for you to get really, really detailed and understanding who your target audience is, and understanding what your offer is all about, and understanding how to actually speak to your ideal clients. And that's why the next thing on the list is all about your messaging. And when I say messaging, messages is not just about content, it's also about your stories that you post on your WhatsApp status. You don't know those things are messaging, the way you talk to people, the way you try to sell the offers, the way you talk about the offers, the way you think, all of those things all involve messaging. Everything is all about words, the way you speak, the way you talk to people. Now, when I started my business, I would say, okay, if you are broke and you want to learn how to make money, pay this amount. Where they someone broke, how will they get the money? I had to sit myself down and tell myself, see, if I'm working with broke people cannot pay me. The people that can pay me are people that have money. The people that have money, they are working. So even if I don't want to talk to, maybe I want to work with people that maybe they earning a certain amount of money, but they want to increase it. That is more better than someone that is not working, someone that is not doing anything, and they don't have ambition to grow. That is why the type of people I work with in my world right now are not even people that have money. Are just people that have the ambition. Of course, they have money and they're paying for my services, but that's not what I'm the things I'm passionate about. The thing I'm passionate about is that someone like that has audacity like me. Because just I told you guys from the number one of this training was I was just coming out from secondary school. My mom didn't impact the knowledge of investment. Not even my dad, all of them, none. My daddy was late then, sir. So my mom that was alive would never. In fact, I was even the one that was telling her, "This is what I'm doing in my coaching business. This one, this one." I was even the one telling. Her. So nobody sat me down and told me, "See, you need to know that investing in yourself will expand you, help you grow." And nobody taught me that. I just knew it that if I want to look good, I buy clothes that I like and buy clothes that I like. So if I want to go to the next level in my business, I have to invest to get there. Just the way I invest in my looks. If you want to look expensive, if you want to look nice, if you do things that make you buy the things. It's just pure common sense. When you want to do things that make you look more than other people, you go the extra mile. So just common sense. So I was surprised. Why are people not doing that when it comes to their business? Why do I have to convince you to do that. So what I did was, instead of trying to ask other people, take advice and learn and try to, go from this content to this content, go from that content to this content, trying to gather everything in one place, I just said, okay, trying to gather everything up by myself, I just said, okay, let me just get someone that has done the things. So when I'm talking about true messaging, when I'm talking about true getting to actually know how to speak to people, it's all about you actually tuning in. Tuning in. Your message will help you to 10x your sales. Your messaging is the difference between the amount you're making now and the amount you want to make this month, this October. The way you talk to people. So what I did was, when I really wanted to increase my sales, go to the next level, I stopped talking down to people. I stopped saying, oh, you this, like bad things. I started painting a picture of their future. This is what could happen when you stretch yourself. This is what your life could be when you actually do this. Listen, when I say the coaching industry has changed my life, we opened a restaurant. I co-founded a restaurant with someone, a physical restaurant with someone, and I've sold physical products, and I'm doing this all from the money I'm making just from my head. A physical restaurant, a physical business, selling physical products and all those things, paying house rents for people, paying school fees for children that I've not even given birth to yet. And I'm doing all of these things just from the wisdom that is pouring out of me. And I'm still in under mentorship till now. Is not just because I'm special, is because I'm able to actually know who my specific audience is, what they want, and then I talk up to them. They already know what they're passing through. You know what you're passing through. You know what you want. You know what you desire. So let's talk about your desires. You want to grow your business. You want to make more sales. You want to travel out. You want to retire your parents. You want to give your children the best education. You want to always have money to do everything you want. You want to be rich. You want to be wealthy. You want to buy things you want. You want to do your life. You want to enjoy life to the fullest. You want financial freedom so that you never have to take permission from money to say, hey, money, I want to buy this, but because of XYZ reasons, I can't buy it. My wife requested for this. My house rent is about to expire. Please, money, I beg you, please. Taking permission from money all the time to actually get all your needs met. For how long? So I want to talk to your desires, what you want. So I'm talking to you right now, watching me on this screen, because I understand, because I've been there. This was really what I wanted. And right now I've done that, and I'm still continually doing that. Why? Because I strongly believe that it only could get better. So when you understand true messaging is all about you focusing on where people want to go instead of where they are. Like, every time you're talking down on them. Not that you won't talk about their problems, but it's not what you should focus on every time. And some people don't even understand where their customer wants to be. Even in the simplest product they are selling, they don't understand where do I want to be. They don't understand. So the third thing, the fourth thing I've mentioned now is your messaging. True messaging is all about speaking to people in their power. It's all about power. It's not about it's all about power. Speaking to people because they can do more. They're just playing small, like they just want to play, when we are grown up, but there's still this small part of us that remembers our childhood, our life and all that. We still remember all those things. Our dreams, our big desires, all of those amazing things. Where are they? They are still in us. They never left. They are still in us. We just need someone to talk to us about it. So that is why when you start understanding how to communicate to your audience, You may not even need ads to make your first set of sales, because I built my business to a multiple six-figure business with no ads, nothing. So if you come and say, Winner, it's because you're running ads, Winner, it's because of this, because you have this type of thing, you know, I started from zero, just like everybody. And that's why it's leading me to the next one. The next point now, the fifth point now, is for you to actually start 10xing your sales, you need to take your brand, you need to build a high brand awareness. I see a lot of people complaining, I didn't make sales yesterday, but we know you didn't show up yesterday. We know that because you haven't made sales for a long time, you're angry, annoyed, you want to quit. You want to stop paying other people to get more knowledge to actually grow. You want to blame your coach. You want to blame everybody apart from you want to blame your husband. You want to blame your wife. You want to blame every other person apart from yourself. I remember I was in a relationship few years back. And that relationship was draining me. I felt, I was like, I need to leave. And then I would blame him. I'll say, it's because of you that I'm not making sales, because I'm always angry with you. No, everything. I was sitting down one day, I was journaling because I always love to write. And then I was like, Winner, everything happening in your life is all about your decisions. Nobody is making the decisions apart from you. So I can decide to change my life right now by the every single thing I'm doing. It wasn't about him at all. It was all about me. I was choosing to be there. I was choosing to accept it. I was choosing not to post for my business because I can make sales regardless of how I feel. Money does not rely on me, on my energy. I can still be receiving clients while still just sad, while still just going through a breakdown. I can also receive clients when I'm excited, when I'm happy. I can do all of those things. You are a multi-passionate human. You're a dual human being. You're not just this morning you could wake up excited and the next minute you're moody. Like, we have these different phases of life. Something can make us to have a certain reaction and all that. So we always act as if, because if we are not happy, we're not going to make money, or if something strong is happening in our life, we cannot make money. I was moving from the place where I was serving to Lagos, and I was still making money. I was still making sales because it's not reliant on that, how much I make or how much is coming to my bank account. So I was blaming the guy, and there was a point I was also blaming my coach. There was also a time I was blaming other people. See, it's because of this thing, the course you taught me, but I was not implementing. I was not taking action. I was not doing the things that I was being taught. The class will happen and I will not even do anything with the knowledge. I was just doing nothing. So when I sat down and talked to myself, I realized what you do when you blame other people, you give them your power. You make them the reason why you are not growing. And that means that because you have given them that power over you, you can't even grow. Even if you wanted to grow, you can't even grow. Because they are with your power, they are with your joy, they are with your happiness, they are with everything. So how are you going to have the joy to even show up? It's not when you are, when you feel good, or when you feel, if you can even be crying and be posting online, that one is, but is when you open your phone and make the post or something that you can even actually say, okay, I'm posting, I'm showing up. So when you give your power away, how do you expect other people to, to trust you enough to show up for them? So that is where true messaging, your messaging is so important when it comes to your business. And so we are talking about building a brand now. So a brand, when we talk about a brand is built by what? Consistency in your messaging, consistency in your offers, consistency in showing up, consistency in every single thing. Now, I see a lot of people, they are building their brand based on lies. Lies. Let's just lie. Let's just, braggadocious lie, like the kind of brag that even their customers can't believe. Why don't you just say things like the way it is? Like, I'm talking to you now, I'm talking from my heart. The things that you you are truly honest about, is what your audience are going to relate with. Now, a lot of people sell fake things and pronounce fake things and all that, and majorly people that are attracted to those things are people that are fake. So when you want to truly bring in consistency in making money into your business, that's when you have to embrace truth, because your truth is going to sell faster than lies. Your truth is going to give you that brand, because no matter how long you come back to ask me about the stories I've told you now and about the stories I've said in the past, the stories I've mentioned in the past about losing my dad when I was very young, and I still did all the investment I've made in the past to become the person I am today, is I'm still going to tell you the same exact thing. Even when you wake me from sleep, it's just what happened. It's just the truth. So why is it that we have to twist and try to speak like this person, speak like that person, and all that? So high brand awareness relies on you actually building true consistency. You have true consistency in your offers, you have consistency in your messaging, you have consistency in how you're showing up, you have consistency in all these areas. And then what happens when you combine all of these things? You start 10xing your sales, you start making more money, sales become easier for you, right? So I want to say something about the you as a human being, you as someone that has, maybe you have children, you have wife, you have husband, partners, or anything you may have. There may be seasons when you may not be excited to show up. There may be seasons when you may not be excited to make money. You have husbands, you have wives, you have there's seasons when you may not be so excited. There may be seasons when you may not be excited to shop. I'm talking to you now. If you have maybe children, wives, husband, partners, or you're single, you have family members, or anything you may have, there may be seasons, no matter who you are, just listen. There may be seasons, there's something called duality. I can be happy today and show up. I can be sad tomorrow and show up. Everything is not reliant on how I feel, right? However, you have to understand that your audience, your what you put out there for your business, your brand, should not be all about maybe you. It's all about them, right? Your consistency in your message, your consistency in your offers is all about your clients, your people that are listening, people that are watching you. This is why I was like, okay, you know what? I've tried for so long. One thing I wanted to do was, I've tried for so long to actually like really help people. Like my when because I lost my dad at such an early age, I realized that people struggle with finances and all that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make so much money so that I can help people. I'm going to help a lot of people. I'm going to build things for widows because my mom became a widow. I'm going to build something for widows. I'm going to give back. I'm going to help people. I'm going to help children. I'm going to do this. And when I even went for NYSC and saw how people were cheating the school I was serving, the children will come to school, they'll pursue them, no school fees, they did not pay school fees. And then I started making money. I was like, you know what, let's pay their school fees. So we advertised, some people paid. The first time we raised the money on social media. Then the second time I just started paying from my own personal money. So I just tell them calculate our people that we need to pay their school fees, and then we'll pay their school fees. So as this all these things were happening in my life, I started noticing that it was not just about making money for me. It was also about like the things I have desires to do, right? It was all about the things I have desires to do. And that's why I decided to become the person who can actually immerse myself into the knowledge, the skill set, the things that will help me become the person who can actually sell all these things and help people and make very deep impact into their lives. And this is bringing me to talk about the micro millionaire membership. Now, if you're watching me live and you're like, when I want to know how to do this, I want to know how to do that, I want to know how to sell, I want to make money, I'm going to talk about different offers that will help you in my business. And I will encourage anyone that you love, you can pick them. I'm not going to give you just one offer because I believe that so many people are at different levels in their business. So let's talk about the micro millionaire membership. This year, I started understanding that I want to build longevity into my business. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the word, but I wanted to build long-term relationship with my clients. I noticed that some of my clients, they will get results when we are working together, and after we finish working together, some of them will implement. They will go ahead with their busy schedule, fall off track, with ups and downs in incomes, ups and downs in income. They start, they stop, they start, they stop, they start, they stop. They rise, they fall, they rise, they fall. Nobody was holding spaces for them. They will invest in another coach 2 weeks, 1 week, they start, they stop, they fall, they rise, they fall, they rise. And personally for me, I've been someone that also I would invest in one person, and then because there was no long term anything, I would go up. And but I was someone that I was maintaining a certain level in my business, going up and all that. However, if I needed to 10x my sales and increase what I was doing, I realized that when I was making more, like investing in myself, doing the things that I was implementing and showing up, that was when I was, 10xing and growing and all of those things. I realized that a lot of people put investing into their life, into their business as the least. Can you can you people see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? If you can see me, tell me yes in the comment section. Maybe it's when I left that she's still watching from the back. So if you can see me, let me know in the comment section, because I can see myself. So can you see me? If you can see me, let me know. Okay, you can see me. So I realized that people didn't have motivation. A lot of people, they don't have that motivation to keep rising. And some people, they can't maintain a certain amount of level income in their business. They are always at the same level month after month. Or some people, they just rise and then they fall, and then they keep, or they just quit altogether and find something else. But I truly, truly, truly believe that there has to be a way, like there has to be a way for you to actually get ongoing support. I've been in the same church for over 6 years, and there have been times when I started, it was honeymoons and rainbows. When I joined Winners Chapel, it was honeymoons and rainbows. I was so excited. Every Sunday, I'm going to go and listen to my pastor preach. I'm excited. I'm excited. Then along the lines, as I joined the working unit, the service unit, where we serve as workers, I noticed that sometimes I'll come to church, I will play, I will laugh. I wasn't really listening to the word of God like that. I noticed that my passion for the coaching, the preaching reduced, because I was used to it. I was used to the message. I was used to that. But along the line, when it reduced, when I unplugged without knowing that I've unplugged, because I'll go to church, my colleagues, they'll be talking, they'll be laughing, I'll join them. I was just having fun. Then later I'll listen to a message and go home, not really being impacted by the message, just going there just because I just wanted to be there. Then I noticed that as I unplugged, I also noticed that some things started happening in my life that was not happening before, because I've unplugged. A lot of people, they unplug too soon. They unplug so soon from their coaches. 1 month in, you're already like, oh, I don't think I can continue. I don't think I can continue. They're afraid, they're scared. And then they it's just like that vicious circle, or that, ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na-ta. Now, I'm not saying there's some people that can maintain high level of, some people don't need, some people just go high. Why? Some people, they know they need it because they're always confused, they need clarity, they need all these things. So I noticed that was happening in my life as a winner, as someone that was just attending church. Oh. So what I started doing was I stopped. In fact, I stopped allowing myself to be so distracted every service. I made sure I prioritize getting that message first before I attend to anything else. So I started pouring into me first by the word of God. I stopped allowing myself to get so used to the word, the message. I'm used to the message. It's not this every time, because the bishop will sometimes, he's quite repetitive, but sometimes he lands in a different way than the way you're not listening to it before. A lot of people unplug from their coaches. They unplug because they think they have gotten what they need, so they unplug. And then a few months back, you're looking at them, you're asking them questions, and they're not still there yet. They're not still there yet. Long-term mentorship is so, so important. Very, very important. And what I noticed in the online space, especially in Africa, was I was following many men, because most times I always love to invest in into people that are, flying high, and sometimes I'm in rooms where it's just white people alone, and I'm like the only Nigerian person right there because I've invested into that place, and I'm the only person learning all these things. And that's always, sometimes I tell people that some of the rooms I've been in, so many people will never be in those rooms. Some of the things I know, so many people will never know it. I want to say something. I'm going to say it because he just landed. I'm just going to say it. This month is October. This will make it 1 year of being married to my amazing husband. Now, we have been married for 12 months. In that 12 months, we have not had, like, how people come and start shouting and quarreling and fighting. We have not had that. But what everybody will tell you about marriage is that you're going to fight 1 month. In fact, the first few months of our marriage, the first month after we got married, my mom, every morning, my mom would call me. She wanted to know, how is the marriage? Are people fighting already? Is there anything I need to talk to you about? Because in the past, in my toxic relationships, I'll always call her. The person will call her, see what your daughter is doing, or this one. My mommy expected that to happen in my marriage. We have been married for 12 months. And in 12 months, I've never had any reason to say I regret this. Why? Because I'm in spaces where I am learning how to talk, how to communicate, how to be the best version of myself. And I have more wisdom than so many people that are married for 20 years. The way I'll handle a situation when my husband is trying to talk to me about something is going to be completely different from someone that's been with their husband for 20 years. And it's not the same. Knowledge levels are not the same. You can't find me and my husband fighting. And to the extent that when my sister came to stay in my house for a time before she left, after she stayed in my house, she called my husband and said, send me your account number. She sold a seed to him in order to find the husband like him, and she sowed a seed into my life so that she will contact the grace to marry a good man, or to become a good one. I don't know whatever the reason she sowed. She just sowed to have a good marriage. But why did I say this? Because when you start investing into, like, I can talk to you, maybe I can talk to a single person about marriage. I can also talk to someone that is, long time with their partner, that don't know how to talk to their partner, that thinks everything is all about their partner. But I don't talk about it outside, because sometimes when you talk about it outside, some people are like, how dare you that just got married yesterday. But I'm having the time. Two of us are having, like yesterday, we danced, we had so much fun. But you will never know, because I can't come out and say it, because some people with their own different opinion be like, look at you, just it's not just let's wait. But that was what they would tell you when you're entering the marriage. Marriage is this, marriage is that, marriage is this. But the person that started changing my mindset about this, I came from a good home. But when you start listening to what social media people are telling you, you start looking at, oh my God, marriage is this, marriage is bad. You come online and you see 12 posts about marriage, 99 posts is all about people talking down on it. And what are you learning? So most people just form. So I'm in a church where my bishop will always say he's having a hitch-free marriage. I'm like, hitch-free, no argument, no quarreling. And now I'm living in it, and I can't even talk about it yet because I'm scared. Like, what if I start talking and people are like, look at you, just people are angry, people are annoyed, people are just like, look at you, want to teach us, but they have 20 years experience, but they don't know it because the knowledge is missing. The difference between two people succeed, two different people, is the result they are getting. And that's why in the micro millionaire membership, I made it 12 months for a reason. Not because I want to collect money and say, okay, you pay me every month, or you go and struggle, go and sell your properties. No. This membership is just not for the people that have, like, you have millions. You have millions saved in one place and you want to pay. No. This mentorship, this micro millionaire membership, is just all about that long-term mentorship to become an all-round person, the type of person who, when you come out into the world, people are like, what is it about you? That is why it's 12 months. It's 12 months so that by the time we are done, not just for the reason why you paid for it. Maybe you paid for it to make more money. But by the time we are done, you would become the person who, if your marriage was failing, if you're not happy right now, you would become the person who is happy, attracting abundance, just having fun in life. Not just about the money that you will pay or you will make back or what I'm going to give to you, but about the person you become at the end of 12 months. Now, some people will be like, Winner, how much is the membership? The membership, as I always say, is 25,000 naira per month. And that is for the basic package. And then the VIP package is 50,000 naira per month. Now, this is where things get interesting. If you're wondering, Winner, I can pay the first month, but I don't know how I'll keep paying for the next month. This is what I decided. And I decided this just a few days ago. I want to include payment plans for people that wants to continually be in the micro millionaire membership. You want to have a payment plan, right? You want to have a payment plan for it. Like, you cannot pay 25,000 at a go, but you know that if there is payment plans available, you can actually pay. So if you want to, let me tell you more about the micro millionaire membership. The micro millionaire membership is all about where you come in with your business, where no matter the level you are right now in your business. At first, I just wanted to make it all about knowledge, like you selling digital products, micro product and all that, which is also like one of the focal aspect. Whereas I kept, working on it, refining it, planning it, thinking about it, I realized that I also have I've sold physical product and all that, and I've also helped a lot of my clients as well selling physical products. So why will I say no to people that are also selling physical product when I know that I've helped a lot of my clients that are also selling physical things? So that was why I decided to start making it not just about what the person is selling, but more about how the person will make more sales when they join. So the micro millionaire membership is just all about you making sales in your business every single month. And the reason why it's 12 months is so that there's no pressure. The pressure of, okay, I have to make back my money this month or next month or this. I just want to release that pressure of anything else. And I just want you to focus on the journey we are taking, because everything I'm giving in that membership is what I am doing in my business or things I've learned along the way that will help you or have helped a client or all of those amazing stuff. So this is why I created a 12 months the micro millionaire membership to actually help people, not just in their, even though it's all about money, but just because people are making money but they're not happy. People are making money but they're not happy. That's why we see some people, they are killing them, suicide. You ask them, what's the problem? I'm not happy. I'm depressed. Why are you depressed? Why are you depressed? Depressed is just a state. Like, I've gone through depression and I know why it happened. But can you come out of it faster? Is there a way to come out of it faster? That is why the micro millionaire, on the outside, I just talk about the money, but on the inside, I just also want it to be about who people become after 12 months. That is why, as we start building on, we are focusing now on art, on money, on everything that will help people make money. But at the end of 12 months, I want you to come out from that membership telling yourself, I'm a better person, I'm a happier person, I'm fulfilled, I have more money, and I have more happiness. My marriage is working, everything about me is working. Everything about me is working. I want you to come into that place and become someone who is living the life of your dreams, who is living a good life, not just about money, but about who you're becoming. So if you know you're in this place right now and you want to increase your sales, you want to become a better person, a happier person, we now have payment plans available, but for the first month you have to pay in full, because once you join, you get access to all the trainings and everything. You have to pay in full for the first month. Then the second month, you can decide to go on a payment plan if you can't pay for the everything in full. However, if you know you can pay in full, please do, because the people that are going to be in payment plans, they'll pay slightly higher than the people that will be there. So, the micro millionaire membership is going to teach you how to actually become someone making millions in your business. That is the goal for the entire 12 months. A lot of people are going to be like, Winner, okay, some people just come into the micro millionaire membership and they're like, okay, can I join for 1 month? Can I just join for 1 month and some of them join and they still stay. Why some people they join? Because their mind is just like, let me just learn how to make money fast and all that, and then they leave. But the truth of it is that they don't even get deep transformational impact. Nothing is impacted. They are not even following the trainings, nothing. That is not the people I want for this membership. I don't want people that will come in, they just want to test run it, like, sit on it, play with it, and then run. I want people that really want. That's why we also got a team member here. I don't know if she's live here or not, but I employed someone to hold people accountable. Like, I'm literally paying her every month to keep people accountable so that people don't stop. Even when they want to stop, when they keep seeing those reminders in their inbox, they can be like, okay, 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 something is happening. I need to focus now. So that is why this is a 12 months game. Now, if you're like, okay, let's just start and all that, let's see how it goes. The people I'm looking for here, it's not just people that will see how it goes. It's people that are serious. I want people that mean business, right? And when you can decide to pay. If you pay for, there is 3 months, there is 6 months, there is 12 months. You can pay for 6 months at once. You can pay for 3 months at once. You can pay for 12 months at once. If you pay for 3 months at once, you get 5,000 naira off. If you pay for 6 months off, you get 1 month free. If you pay for 12 months at once, you get 2 months free. So anyhow you decide to split the payment or make the payment, if you choose a longer month duration, you always get a discount, right? If you choose payment plans, you have something added to your money a little bit. So whatever it is you want to do, I really, really want to welcome you to the membership this week, today, right now. So if you're going to be joining us for the micro millionaire membership, so if you're going to be joining us for the micro millionaire membership, this is a 12. All right, guys. Sorry, my network. All right. So as I was saying, if you're interested in joining the micro millionaire membership, is just 12. You can start with 1 month, which is 25,000 naira. And when you join, if you join us in this, we are having a. If you join us today, this is what I want to make you an offer. I want to give you an opportunity. If you're going to join us today, I'm going to have a one-on-one strategy section with you. Now, I want you to understand this. I don't do one-on-one strategy section with people for free. I always ask them to pay something, and that is in 6 figures and above. We don't do that for free, right? But I'm going to have a one-on-one section with you while we actually sit down together and we are looking at your business numbers and we are looking at your business and your goals, your goals for the next 3 months before this year runs out. And we're working on your goals this month. What we are going to do together in that section, all right, is going to help you to actually know what your next step to actually making sales in your business. Can you shift it a little bit? Is that my time? So what we are going to be covering in that section is going to change. Like, it's going to be very, very transformational. So when you make payments for this micro membership this night, my offer to you is this section. We're going to have a section where we sit down and we're just like, okay, what's your goal? What do you want to accomplish? And then let's map out the steps you need to take. And then we're going to fill in the gaps in that section. And then you're still going to get on top of it the training that is happening this month, all about aggressive marketing, where we're going to aggressively market our business for profit. Now, this 21 days as challenge, we started, was it not 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago? I don't know. I don't know how long it's been now, but we started quite a while. And this membership, this training, this the 21 days aggressive marketing and all that is just all about how to you can actually use us to actually promote your business. And in the we had a section, was it yesterday? I think yesterday we had a very powerful section yesterday where I'm showing you the things that have changed in the algorithm and all that. So you can decide to join that. It's going to be transformational for you. So if you're interested, all I want you to do is now I can't put the link of what's it called now? Like, can I put it here? So let me see. I don't know, but I can't put that here. So whatever. What we are going to do is simply send me a DM, send me a WhatsApp message that you're interested in joining the Micro Millionaire membership. And please send me a message because you're interested in joining tonight. And if you join tonight, we're going to book that section this before this week runs out. We're going to have the section. So if you're interested in actually having that strategy mapped out for your personal business, how you can 10x your sales by implementing everything we just shared here tonight, and including the things you're going to learn in the Micro Millionaire membership, it will be such an honor to have you. I truly, truly believe in myself and the knowledge I have. I truly, truly believe that people need to know more of what I have to share. And I truly, truly believe that if you're watching this live, there is something that brought you here tonight. And one of those things is that you have to be in this micro millionaire membership. It's going to be something that will help you not just becoming a millionaire, which is my goal. That's my big goal, to help 100 people become a millionaire. But my goals are changing, and it could be 1,000 tomorrow. It could be next tomorrow. It could be 1 million tomorrow. But for now, let's start with 100 people. That's number one. Number two is that not only not only do I have like courses, coaching, and everything else happening in that group, but there is hands-on coaching as well for the people that are here that could be in the membership. It's not I just kept having that, that urge from God to just pour into the people that are inside this the membership. So in such a way that whenever someone tells me, okay, Rina, this is what's happening in my business, this is what's going on, I'm like, okay, sometimes I go on a call with them, number one, or number two, we just go on a chat, like we are chatting, and I'm telling them, okay, this is what I think, this is what we should do, this is what I think. I'm personally reviewing. Sometimes I personally rewrite what they are writing. People that are here that are in part of the membership can tell you. So it's not just a where you come in and you don't get the coaching you need. It's where you actually come in, and as you any questions, any feedback, and it's not something that because you paid now, and all that, because you paid now and all that, maybe it's because it's a 1 week course or a 2 week course, and after the coaching ended, you can't access the coaching again. This is why this is a long-term stop. So when you come in and as you have questions that could come up for you once in a while, we actually take time to actually look through the questions you may have, right? The questions you may have, the doubts you may have, the things that you may be passing through, and we work through it maybe on chat or in a call, or sometimes I just make a group call if it's not a general problem that everybody is facing. That is not even part of the it's not part of the curriculum. It's just because I want people to get their stuff done and dusted. So every time anytime I wake up, my mind is just like, how can I pour more into this people? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And I'm so grateful to people that always ask me questions, and all the people that reach out and be like, Coach, how do we do this? How do we do that? Because that is my intention. Just for people to get results. Just for them to get results. Just for them to know that I'm there for them. Just for them to know that this is not the normal, coaching where you just come in and then you just relax and you're forgotten. This is where you come in and your questions are taken into cognizance. Now, some of the people come to my client, they are very busy people, right? They are busy, they have lives, they're married, some of them are married, some of them are single, some of them are married. And then some of the married people there, they're like, we now see, I can only give this specific amount of time because of my work schedule and all that. And we're like, okay, the little amount of time you have, let's work with that. The little amount you can show up right now for your business because you want to see this work, let's work with that. Right? So if you desire to have a home, a place where you actually be able to learn how to improve your skills, make a lot of money, financial freedom, you don't have to do all those things like jump from one place to another, see that some things you bought were not it and all that. The micro millionaire membership will actually help you to get the results you want for your business. So the amount is 25,000 naira per month for the basic package. Then for the people that love VIP, it is 50,000 naira per month. If you join the first month and you think, okay, winner, I think I something came up this month, I just want a payment plan. There's payment plans available for you to join other months after the first month. Then the number two thing I want to say is I want to talk about the if you're here and you have not you are like, okay, I'm not yet ready for the micro millionaire membership. The second offer I want to offer to you today. So that is there is a strategy section happening next week. The strategy section for specific people, and the amount is just 10,000 naira. Now, what are we going to do in this strategy section? In this strategy section, maybe you're here live and you are just looking for ways, strategies you can use to actually 10x your sales, increase your sales, and you just want an insight into your business. I'm offering a strategy section for at least 5 people that are interested. So if you're interested in strategy, just send me a WhatsApp message on WhatsApp and say strategy. And I'm going to send you the account number, you make your payment. And then we're going to map out for the next 3 months for how you're going to actually do that for your business. And then we're going to map out the roadmaps, in fact, the whole 9 yards. If you need more clarity on what your offers, all those things, we're just going to work on that in the strategy section. This is a 1 hour, but it's going to be for 5 people. So it's not just going to be for one person. So it's for 5 people. So if you're interested in a strategy section for just 10,000 naira, just send me the word strategy. We're going to do that. And for people that are like, okay, Rina, I don't have 10,000 naira. I'm interested in something else. We have the 3 offers patch per day challenge. The 3 offers per day challenge, you can buy it separately. But if you're in the micro millionaire membership, you get everything I keep selling every month. The micro millionaire membership, they're just getting everything for free. Everything I sell each month. If I sell 100,000, the micro millionaire membership are getting that the price that they are paying. So the value you get just by joining right now is already over 100,000 naira. The courses we have done already, we have done about like more than 2 courses already. And you're getting all of this at 20. Like, even if I wanted to sell, if I was selling those programs separately each month, I would make more than 100K just from selling those programs individually. But once you pay 25,000 naira, you get all of this in the micro millionaire membership. So the 3 offers per day challenge is 3,000 naira only, and it's going to teach you how to make offers online. Just in case you're making offers and you are not making the amount of money you want, it's going to teach you how to sell not just one offer, but 3 different offers in a way that people understand what you're selling. Is three modules, 3 days, is 3,000 naira. That's 1,000 naira per one class, 1,000 per one. So it's basically 3,000 naira. So if you're interested in anyone, the 3 offers per day challenge is 3,000. It teach you how to sell, and how to sell 3 offers per day in different multiple places is 3,000 naira. You can send me a DM for that. If you're interested in the strategy section, just send me strategy on WhatsApp. Send it to me on WhatsApp, and we're going to work on that. And if you are interested in the micro millionaire membership, where you get everything, every single thing, you get it each month for your business. You want that long-term mentorship. You want to be in a home where you get to get results, build your business, grow, and all that. This is 25. This is an investment that most people will be like, Winner, I don't know if I can. I've never paid this amount before. I don't know if I can sustain this every month. But that's where you stretch yourself. Most of the investment I've made, when I was paying 70,000 naira to my coach, to the lady that was paying my coach, she was not in Nigeria, she's in the Canada or so, and we are paying in dollars and all that. And every month sending her 70,000 naira. Do you think it was easy? Do you think I was laughing and sending 70,000 naira? It was not easy, but because I wanted to stretch myself, come out of my comfort zone, learn new things, become someone who can actually learn new things. That was why I started making that investment. And if you are interested, if you're ready, you can even start you make your first install payment today and complete it, then you join the membership. The first month you have to pay in full, then the second month you can also decide to do a payment plan. But I trust and believe that if you can actually pay for things in your life right now, maybe school fees and all those things, and so many things are happening right now that you are paying for, I believe that people can actually invest in long-term mentorship. I just believe it. I just think that people are just scared of the result, the who they will become at the end of 12 months. Because if you check your last year and you see and you are like, okay, you're just there, nothing much, and you see enter next year the same way, or you enter this year the same way, thinking something will change. The only thing that is changing is your decisions, nothing else. The only thing that will change your life is just the decisions you make. And you can decide to join this membership or not. I'll talk or all the people that are already in the micro million membership. I love them so much. And I love being there. I love teaching them. We're still going to be fine. With or without you, we're still going to take this big. We're going to do this big, but I want you to be part of it. I want to do this with you. I want you to be there. I want you to just be someone that is part of our circle, part of our world, part of the people that will be like, because I took the decision today, my life has changed. Because I did this today, I'm no longer the person. And no, we're not just talking. If you have anything like you want to talk to someone and although that not that every time I'm just on my phone waiting for someone to talk to me, no, because I'm also busy, right? But I always make sure that I spend time with people when they ask me questions, especially if they're in the micro millionaire membership. So if you're interested, just send me a message, okay? um if it's the messages you're sending me, I'll prefer you send it tonight. Okay, send it tonight. And if you're interested in making investment today, it's 25,000 for the micro millionaire membership. For basic VIP is 50,000. If you're interested in the difference between the VIP and the basic is that the VIP members usually have an extra customized one-on-one call where we come on live, and maybe I taught everything generally to everybody. We in the VIP section, we come together and we actually do this. We actually plan everything together in the VIP section, customized for them. So you can actually reach out to me about the VIP or the basic package, any one of that, or you can join the 3 offers per day challenge, or you can get to do a strategy call with me next week where we map out your business for 3 months that is happening this year, end of the year, and all that. So I'm thinking we're going to have a second section. Basically, I've talked for so long. This is already over 120 minutes. So thank you so much for being here. I really love you guys for I'm so grateful. Basically, I'm just grateful. So I'll try not to take too much time in day two. We have a section tomorrow. Day two, I didn't plan that, but it's a bonus section. So if you're interested, why not come and join us? I'll be excited to have you. But if you're just interested in the micro I'm tired and I'm hungry. If you're just a micro membership, send me a DM. I'm online. I'm waiting for you. I can't wait to welcome you tonight. I can't wait to work with you. I can't wait to actually see the next person that will be saying yes to themselves, to their dreams, to everything. So I'm on WhatsApp right now and I'm waiting for your messages. So come on WhatsApp and join. You can join the 3 offers per day challenge for 3,000. You can join the strategy section for 10,000. You can join the micro millionaire membership for 25,000 or 50,000 naira. Anyone you want, I'm excited. So I'll be on WhatsApp. I love you guys, and we have a section tomorrow by 8 p.m. The last section for today. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'll see you by DM, and I'll also see you tomorrow. Bye.